My name is Coy Gauss, and I'm doing this presentation on AI, focusing on the country of France. First off, what is AI? It's the science of bringing human intelligence into robots and computers, any real artificial entity. It's also building intellectual systems that are able to mimic human behaviors and solve complicated tasks. There's multiple types of AI: machine learning, which is a system that solves specific tasks that it's been trained for, and deep learning, which is it does the same as machine learning, but it solves these tasks using a neural network that mimics human brain behavior. So, who uses AI? Nowadays, almost everyone uses AI. A lot of them might not know it though, using things like support chatbots and e-commerce recommendations. But e-commerce fields, financial services fields, and I think cybersecurity or security in general are probably the most common uses for it right now. Where is it used? China, America, Japan, UK, and Germany are all the current leaders of the world in AI research, but Singapore and Finland are close behind. Uh, the biggest, most interesting areas in AI currently to me are e-commerce, which includes those AI-powered assistants I was talking about, those recommendation algorithms, lifestyle, so things like spam filters, facial recognition, and robotics, like little personal assistants that can learn your behaviors and do different things based off the way you do. Why is AI being used? Mostly automation and algorithms right now. E-commerce has been one of the largest markets, like I said, with financial services, and so these support agents are part of automation. Recommendations are part of algorithms, fraud prevention, also a little bit of both, really. And for SWOT analysis, I'm doing Amazon. Their strengths: they have a large existing customer base, so they have more training data already. But some weaknesses is that AI is not perfect, and whether it's the AI itself or the way the data for the AI is sourced, some customers may shy away from using Amazon services. Some opportunities is the opportunity for more growth of AI, more training, which makes the AI more effective. Amazon has adopted something called the flywheel method. So the point of that is to keep the momentum going and never stop improving upon their products and their services. And their threats, of course, are their competitors in e-commerce like Alibaba and eBay to an extent. When is AI being used? It's being used right now. Mass adoption is expected in financial services very soon or a few months ago, and its main use is going to be seen in the applications of depositing and lending money. Adoption of AI is already widespread in social media and e-commerce, like I've been mentioning, and but AI does have a few barriers. The first is that a lot of new skills will have to be gained in order for this AI to work, in order for AI to be created. And something that ties into this is fear of the unknown. A lot of people are also afraid that AI could introduce some security flaws into their business if they are to adopt it. So SDGs relating to AI in France. I did a two here. Quality of education, of course, would be improved with the adoption of AI, but I think that that applies to too many countries. So I chose to talk about nuclear power for a little bit because France relies on so much nuclear power. They're one of the leaders in the world. I think that introducing AI systems into the operation and maintenance of these nuclear power plants, these nuclear reactors, would introduce more efficient power creation, maybe more environmentally friendly, and maybe safer for the human workers that do operate those reactors currently. And there are two truths and a lie. The first: France is a world leader in artificial intelligence research. Second, France's most common uses for artificial intelligence are in the health field and transportation field. And third, France does not have any universities in the country that have an artificial intelligence program. If I'm going to give you some time to guess. The lie is that France has no universities that teach artificial intelligence programs.